Please pick up that on Tinder.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Super bone.
Yeah, come back to my place. Let me show you my super bone. Uncle Roger gonna smack nephew long shot with my super bone.
Oh no. The marrow is actually really good for your skin. You know?
Why you do this to me?
With all the bone and baking sheet.
I love that you just asked for nuts. So in this recipe we have cloves, cinnamon, and sardines, which is a really good sign because those are all of the things that's in pho. I don't know which cinnamon Jamie uses, but this is the one that you should, not the ones that you use to make horchata. There's a difference. This is Asian cinnamon.
Then you know cinnamon got different race also.
Yeah. You'll see how cheaply.
Chinky. Did you just say chinky? How this do chinky? This don't look like my eye. My eye very squinty. Very chinky. You smash the ginger.
Yes.
See, oh. You got a second black eye.
Squash it.
Perfect.
Uncle Roger, imagine this is Auntie Esther's face.
Uncle Roger, too weak, he cannot do it.
Stop talking.
With a killer combo of Asian favourites, sesame oil,
Sesame oil should not be in pho. It does not belong in pho.
This one long use it. Oh, bro.
Asian favorite.
Like this one for what?
Just anything Asian,
Right, right.
it's all in there.
That's the Jamie Oliver School of Cooking. You should be happy. You don't use olive oil.
This is so weird. I don't know what we're making, but it's not pho. In the oven for 2 hours.
2 hours. Everything gonna be burnt to crisp. This fur not Chernobyl.
The D must go.
If you're watching your loved one get cremated.
I know.
No camera, why you show this? Don't show people what temperature it is. This what cooking show you should learn from.
We want to roast it, we want to develop it, and amp up the flavor.
Yo, you even know the Jamie Oliver hand roasted.
I like it. Amp up the flavor.
Is this restaurant very nice, these twins?
Welcome to D, my Vietnamese restaurant in West Hollywood.
Usually Vietnamese restaurant, you go in there, it look like shit, it smell like shit, but the food tastes amazing.
Exactly.
This one, it looks so good, so beautiful.
Yeah.
So the food maybe not as good, correct?
No. The food is amazing. I'm here to change your mind.
Oh,
Because Vietnamese food can be good and it can have and expensive, yes.
Uncle Roger, proud of you for taking white people money.
This is to scare the white people. This is a whole fried fish fed of what I like to call tway pork, my sweet chili sauce.
This this cable they go to
Light, airy,
this
crispy,
this one I
delicious.
think special for
I agree.
charging one very fast. Normally I charge this phone I think 2 hours. Now this one half hour over finish already. Full.
I've actually never done that.
Oh yeah.
Potato chip, you know,
You
like
know
chip.
what? It's actually pretty good. And this is 2 hours later.
Everything just looks so burnt.
These are really good rolls too.
It's like LA fire all over again. Look at this, and nephew. All the bone marrow melt out already. It's just big asshole and all the beautiful spices just look so black now.
Yeah.
Ugh. Smell like your future. Nephew looks shocked. All the marrow just melt in your oven.
Yeah.
Your oven's gonna taste delicious.
There's no more marrow in there. That's how long it's been roasting. Now we make the broth. Put the bones in here. I think along with the spices too. Every plot breaks my heart.
Now we're going to add another layer of flavor to the story. We have a couple of beautiful lemon wraps. Give it a slap. Oh, like my father. Break it. It smells good, but it don't belong in pho.
I don't know what we're making at this point, but as soon as the lemongrass came out, we're not making pho anymore.
Follow it up with 4 tablespoons of soy sauce.
Low sodium.
Oh.
I can't even look. I can't even look.
Not all toothpaste will be equal. Euphoric Total helps prevent top 8 oral care issues with its new formula. People strengthen their oral
So
health.
last time I buy it,
Helps prevent problems before they start.
Huh?
Uncle Roger is speechless.
I would rather die, honestly.
That was a really tough watch. I know you're doing this to torture him, but I feel like at this point you're bullying me.
You know what? She right.
You two gonna gang out on me now?
Now, fish sauce is supposed to be in pho, but it should not be in this early stage.
This is Leaf Tui own brand of fish sauce.
This has no additives, just anchovies and salt.
Additives make life worth living. Have you heard of Uncle Roger's favorite white powder?
What's your favorite white powder?
MSG Frio.
It's my favorite too.
Frio. That is additive, you know?
Yeah.
You need that? You live in California too long. Look at this piece of napkin. It says gluten-free, contains fish. Yeah, no shit. Of course, fish sauce got fish.
We're going to let this simmer on low for 2 hours.
Usually for correct pho, how long it takes?
At least 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yes, at least. Sometimes we even do a day or 2 days. 2 hours, it's kind of weird to me that he roasts his bones for 2 hours and then only lets his broth boil for 2 hours.
Jamie Olive Oil is busy, man.
And then I think this is what we're all here for, the Didi fried rice. I know it's gonna be great.
So confident.
Of course. So my rise to fame is actually this fried rice right here. In the pandemic, one day I decided to make my family some fried rice, and this was the fried rice that I made them, and it just went crazy on the internet.
Each spoon. Southeast Asian
Please,
people.
spoon.
Nice, nice. I like your little servant. I'm going to get myself one of those.
Excuse me, that is my
Hand
assistant.
over to servant. Hello, servant.
Oh my god.
Does she pay you well? Okay. Yeah, you do the wrong thing. Don't need to pay her. Where's she gonna go? Take her passport. She can't leave. Blink twice if you need help. Ooh, look at the smoke. Nice. There's a nice char on there. Nice wok hei. And also nice lap chop. Chinese sausage. Good. Good. Not bad. Do you eat everything?
Of course.
Oh
Come
yeah.
on.
And how old are you? You already got cooked.
I'm 26 years old.
26.
98. 1998.
You're so impressive.
Thank you.
You'll never know shot is single. Why you took him?
I mean, I think he's a great guy.
You see him getting all tied up. You get excited or not?
You know, he's not really my type, but we can be friends.
Good.
Just sitting there crying right now. Look. You're not like your own shot type. What your type?
Tall, dark, and handsome.
This is the time to use the emotional damage. Emotional damage. The problem is done.
So this is Jamie's pho. It looks very dark, very confusing because as I'm smelling this, it smells like Wei because of the lemongrass that we put in here.
Yeah, but they're completely different dish.
This is how pho is supposed to look like. Delicate, beautiful, nice and golden. See that clear broth? It is so difficult to get a good, flavorful broth and still have it clear. A good sign of a good pho.
Look at the color difference. And proper pho broth also supposed to have layer of oil on it. Anyway, now we taste Jamie Oliver pho broth. I'm gonna mimic what Jamie Oliver said.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Complete lie, niece and nephew.
Oh my god. Wow, that's
I need to crack.
terrible.
Yeah.
tastes like water mixed with
flavoring.
flavoring.
鹽膠水啊，大佬啊！
Restaurant, you're gonna close down.
鹽膠水。
Jay will cook gut steak to go with it, and you hold it up to camera like this. The weirdest thing to do.
Making me feel very uncomfortable.
You know how to cook it?
How?
I'm gonna cook it medium rare blue.
That don't even make sense, correct? Medium rare is one thing.
Honestly, he just sounds very confused through all of this.
Let's beat my meat together.
You can go ahead and do that.
Sear the beef to medium rare blue, whatever that means.
Why are you cutting it so thick? Is that how he did it?
Yeah. You think you're gonna slice it thin for you? No.
No, don't do that.
Why? It's steak. Unseasoned steak. Delicious.
No, it was seasoned with nut oil. I've never seasoned anything with oil.
Nut oil is what Uncle Roger used every night. Sorry, children. Noodle go in. Beef, spring onion, chili, bean sprout, mint. You really put it in there. Cilantro, pickled garlic, katseki, and now the broth that smells like wet sock. Look at this. This was the Vietnam War. And there you have it. Jamie Oliver Pho.
I wouldn't even serve this to my worst enemy.
You know, it's $12 off rides. With promo code extra.
Ugh.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your loan shark. Try?
No.
No?
You want us to feed it to you?
Do you want to see your family again?
I'd rather die honestly.
No, no. You cannot get out of this. Open your mouth. Chew,
No.
chew, chew,
No,
chew,
no,
chew.
no,
Get
no,
out the
no.
family.
That tastes like burnt bread. That tastes like when my mom leave me in the car for too long. It's really bad. Why do you do that?
Me too.
Okay, I think you suffer enough. Uncle Roger got my revenge. I'm very happy now. Maybe you make him some proper pho.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, make him your favorite pho recipe. How about that?
Alright, let's do it. It's called Kevin's Pho.
The Vietnamese coffee has palm.
Come on, yeah.
Oh, this pho broth it just tastes so different.
Because it's actually pho.
Yeah, it got nuance, it got layer of flavor and spice and just good. It don't taste like wet sock.
Exactly.
Go buy this
Bye-bye.
cookbook and if you in
Bye-bye,
LA,
yeah.
go check out DD.
拜拜一下。
Don't ever cook chicken over pho.
像我昨天晚上那个爸爸。
Even the worst pho that I've ever
Bye-bye.
tried, I don't even think it has lemongrass.
Where's the worst pho you tried? Tell us.
You know, I
Shit
don't.
on some restaurant.
No, I can't do that.
Just do it.
No, no.
No.
Even the soy sauce doesn't want to come out.
The soy sauce trying to stop us.
It's trying to. It's like in there saying no.
It's trying to stop us from committing Vietnamese hate crime.
Please don't do it.
Alright, Frankie, this is for the fighting sounds overlaid over the wide shot of the restaurant. Ready? Okay, one more time. Let's do another one.
Medium rare blue. Interesting. Medium rare blue. There's a lot of Chinese influences in Vietnamese cuisine.
Right?
Thank you. He went back for a second bite. See? See? I know it's good. I know.
tăng áp tích à? What's his name?
Hello.
How are you? Good. Good, nice. Where are you from?
Nice. Russia.
Ah, Japan.
Thank you.
Japan. I'm from Japan. Япония. Знаешь?
Япония.
Да.
Да.
Она...
Сказал да.
Я сказал да.
Ты знаешь? Он сказал все. Вообще. Hello.
How are you? Good. Good, nice. Where are you from?
Nice. Russia.
Ah, Russia. Japan.
Thank you.
Japan.
Joseph, good morning. Brand new day, brand new video. It's been a while since I posted a video because the last 2 weeks I've been quite busy. Now, if there's anything in Singapore that makes me feel at home, it's Cantonese, or hearing people speak Cantonese and speaking to them in Cantonese. Because it reminds me of family, the familiar, and because most people here speak Mandarin, and although I've been here for a long time, my Mandarin is not that good. 不可以讲华，不可以讲华语，因为我是广东人。So when I hear people speak Cantonese, I get this warm sort of feeling in my heart. Yesterday I went for a foot massage and the auntie next to me was yapping away in Cantonese, and she just reminded me of my mother. I've got a few errands to do today to buy supplies for my supper club. Let's see if I can buy my supplies in Singapore speaking Cantonese. Can I get away with it?
You sure they can?
如果你係廣東人咧，你聽我哋廣東話咧，你會執到我講啲廣東話係十分好正，好正。我啲廣東話咧唔係講緊我啲廣東話唔係講得十分好正，因為我冇讀過書。我啲廣東話咧係睇電視劇集學翻嚟嘅。我家姐係香港人，咁我嗰陣時細咧，佢喺香港咧會錄低嗰啲劇集，咁寄去肥志俾我哋睇。咁我睇嗰啲 TVB 劇集，即係《千王之王》、《神鵰俠侶》、《金山夢》、陳真、霍元甲，仲有咩啊？
嗰啲
《鹿鼎記》呢啲劇集學翻嚟嘅。咁學嗰度咧就係香港廣東話咧，但係我屋企人咧，我媽、我爸爸係講鄉下話嘅。所以我諗我啲廣東話咧係 mix 咗，有少少鄉下話， 有少少係香港話、香港音、鄉下音，所以人哋有啲人聽到我哋香港話廣東話咧，話你邊度嚟嘅嚇？因為我喺新加坡咧冇咩機會講廣東話，因為全部啲人都係講華語，所以而家唔係講得十分好正，好正。我以前喺雪梨讀緊書咧，有好多香港朋友，所以嗰陣時咧，我啲廣東話講得正啲。譬如嗰陣時喺雪梨咧，我時陣都喺悉尼嘅唐人街蒲玩，所以我啲廣東話嗰陣時都講得好正。就時陣我都跟我啲朋友香港朋友去KTV 卡拉 OK 唱歌。新加坡咧大半份嗰啲年紀大啲嗰啲人咧，應該你講廣東話咧，佢識聽。前幾年我filming 嘅我個 CNA series In Search of Heat， 我問佢哋我可唔可以講廣東話？佢話應該唔好講。新加坡咧，佢唔醒你講嗰啲 dialect 㗎，佢請你講翻華語，正宗華語。所以電視台咧大部分都唔可以播啲節目㗎，啲series 啲 programs 喺廣東話還是福建話。呢件事我唔知好定唔好咧，我就覺得唔好啦，因為如果你唔講你自己啲 mother tongue咧，咁就失咗㗎嘛。哇，正啊！咩果嚟㗎？係咪龍眼啊？早晨，早晨，今日有冇？今日冇啊？唉，嗰啲唔記得哦，真係好啊！我今日咧想試下喺街市，淨係講廣東話得唔得？哦，得得已經得㗎得㗎。多謝你得。你哋係咪廣東人啊？哦，你係居民。哦，潮州人。哦，咁你屋企係講廣東話嘅。哦 ，OK，唔該晒。
Power companies hate when you do this, but there's nothing they can do about it. There's a new portable cooling system that can drop the temperature in a room by up to 30 degrees in just 90 seconds. And the crazy part, it runs on barely any power. It's smaller than your car battery, cools down any room in 90 seconds, and runs on just a fraction of the power of a regular AC. This brilliant invention was created by two engineers from one of the country's largest power companies. They were tired of seeing people paying for unreasonable electricity costs during summer. And when a power outage during a heat wave left their families sweltering with temperatures soaring past 90 degrees, they decided to take matters into their own hands and create a groundbreaking portable AC capable of cooling down any room in a matter of minutes without the big costs. Two engineers, Lucas Weber and Tom Vaught, knew that traditional air conditioners were inefficient and expensive to use. So they decided to reverse engineer how cooling devices wasted power and designed a compact, ultra-efficient cooling system to overcome that problem. The result? This ingenious invention is capable of cooling down any room instantly without the big costs. And it's now shaking up the $5 billion AC industry and helping families all over the country. Instead of relying on Freon, bulky compressors, or massive energy draw, the engineers created a patented airflow recycling system that pulls in surrounding hot air, rapidly cools it, and blasts out a steady stream of refreshing cold air. The first time they tested it, the temperatures dropped from 93 degrees Fahrenheit to 63 degrees Fahrenheit in under 2 minutes. And that's how Breeza AC was born. Experts agree it's just as effective as air conditioners, but for hundreds of dollars less a year. Weighing just 2 pounds and no bigger than a car battery, this device runs silently for hours, maintaining a cool, refreshing breeze while using 90% less power than standard ACs. It didn't take long for major energy companies and appliance brands to catch wind of this invention. They lined up to buy it, but the two engineers worried they'd inflate prices and limit access for few. Instead, they partnered with independent engineers and trusted ex-colleagues to bring this breakthrough directly to consumers. Using Breeza AC is very simple. It just takes 30 seconds. Press the button and enjoy continuous cooling wherever you are. Breeza AC is smaller, lighter, more efficient, and up to 97% less expensive than regular AC units. If you already have an AC, use Breeza AC instead to save money and stay just as cool. It's much cheaper and just as effective. People across the country are switching to Breeza AC for a smarter, more affordable cooling solution. Right now, Breeza AC is offering a substantial discount to spread the word, but you'll need to hurry. With heat waves predicted to be some of the worst in the past century, Breeza AC is flying off the shelves. Don't risk going without cool, refreshing air this summer. Click the button on this video or scan the QR code to claim 50% discount on Breeza AC before they're done.
買這個好啊！
今日同你講廣東話，識聽唔識講？
買呢隻啊好啊！
講少少。你我放喺呢度先嚇，我去飲杯咖啡先。33咖啡。嗰真係啊！Oh, VGA. Yeah. Wow. How you know? Well, I saw the CNN. Oh.嗰陣時嗰啲我今日嘅 video 咧係專登試下講廣東話冇講英文，咁你講中文。跟住我啱啱喺後邊睇到佢話佢做咩 sport 啊，佢做我教佢死，我教佢死㗎，哦，我會講福國嘅學佢個 B C 有嗰個，係咩？哦，really？哦，真啊？哦，你有沒有IG page 啊？好似啲書，哦，講廣東話啦，好似啲書嘅，咖啡。做嘢咯。我個仔嘅朋友。哦，你嘅仔嘅朋友，哦，游水嘅，OK。多謝。係啊 ，OK，拜拜。哦，咁啱咁巧，我睇到佢頭先好大隻咁，不過佢梗係做 sport 啊，做咩 sport 咧？我諗嘅。咁啱佢又話哦，睇到我係電視啊 ，OK， 飲杯咖啡先。早晨，係，早晨，你好，你係啊，我俾你好啲嘢㗎。邊個台？CNN係舊年報嘅，係啦。咁今年咧未發佈喺Channel U 發佈，但係佢得咗我講話。我都話有個頭咩？我講啲啊嘛，好似你咁講嘅嘛。佢問你有咩好處啊？有啲人佢哋哇，你冇玩㗎啦，大哥帥㗎。唔係啊，我自己煮㗎，我煮俾人哋嘅。我喺就係你私房菜，私房菜係咪？即係你 俾錢我煮俾人哋食啊，係啊。OK，我而家攞啦。啲廣東話講得幾好啦，係咪？我都係睇電視劇學翻嚟㗎。幾多錢？廣東話點講？51係啦，51+3啊。係啊。你係廣東人？係啊。啊，喺邊度？而家係本地人啊，以前唔係啦，但係嚟咗好耐啦喺呢度，20幾年啦得啦。啊，口音唔同啊，咁你啊，咁你講你如果你估咧，我個音咧係邊度㗎？我覺得你好似係香港係廣州嗰邊嘅人。啊，係啦啱啦，因為我嘅廣東話咧係睇電視劇就學翻嚟嘅，但係咧我係同佢一樣，但係我媽媽爸爸咧係廣東人，講鄉下話嘅，所以我啲音咧係mix 晒嘅，mix 咗，所以唔係講得正一邊還是一邊，係啊，你我係識本地人，我個爸爸都係中國人，嗰啲樹人。我嘅爸爸媽媽都係4邑人。你嘅爸爸媽媽都係4邑人。啊，邊度4邑邊度？開平。咦？我嘅爸爸媽媽都係開平喎。係啊，我嘅爸爸媽媽都係開平啊。我翻過去啊，點解翻過去啊？有去。即係做鄉㗎。係啊，做鄉㗎。係啊，開平啊。佢係開平人啊。哇，咁巧嘅，係啊！你知唔知道你媽媽爸爸係開平邊度嘅？你開平嗰係就係欣怡嗰邊啊！哇，好近啊！好近啊！係啊！咁你爸爸媽媽講啲話咧，應該同我爸爸媽媽一樣嘅。話佢音啊，佢。你個死人好嘈。係啊！係啊！你去奶啊？係啊！
奶啊！
佢哋嘅一樣同嘅鄉啊，開平。啊，華語咧就係開平，但係我哋廣東話咧就係開平。
Their shoulders bore the brunt of our progress. With little to begin with, but a vision larger than life. They saw our future, not as it was, but as it could be. Now, standing upon their shoulders, we see beyond ourselves. We rise to build beyond mere bricks and mortar. We strive to create and share, even with limited land. We adapt, and we protect what we hold dear. We look forward to the future, while remembering our past. Those who came before us, they paved the way. Now, we will walk their path. We will forge ahead. We will build our future together.
That's why, at the full-time mom, I'm always finding ways to support the family. I tried e-commerce and dabbled into stock trading, but none have been more rewarding than crypto. Now I focus on agile farming, which gives me a 200 to 2,000% of ROI, which helps with my family's income. The best part is I only do this on my spare time, so I can spend more time with my two baby girls. Huh?
What should I do? Yeah.
As the world economy in a fragile state, top corporations must adapt to survive. The bosses of some of Canada's biggest companies are about to take extreme action. To stay ahead of the game, they're going undercover in their own organizations. This week, a pizza and pasta joint fights to get back on top of the food chain.
The restaurant industry is very competitive, and Eastside Marriott is starting to look tired of restaurants.
Eastside Marriott is one of Canada's first family-style Italian restaurants. But they're not aging gracefully.
Times have changed, and we need to move with the times.
For CEO John Rothschild, going undercover is one of the biggest challenges he's faced in his career.
I come from a business background. I don't cook. I'm no restaurateur.
To win back customers, he's about to go from giving orders to taking them.
My name's Adam. Can I take a drink order?
He has no idea what he's doing.
I made a mistake. Pick up the piece. Gotta feed these people.
During his week as a restaurant rookie,
Don't drop that.
he'll face the heat of the kitchen.
The wings, the hurt, way out of my comfort zone. I'm getting soaked here.
Offices, heads are up their asses. Oh, we're definitely gonna lose, yes.
Then, when he returns to his role as the company's Mr. Big,
I'm John Rothschild, and I'm CEO of Eastside Marriott.
Oh my god.
these hardworking employees will get the biggest tip of their life.
Wow, this is a lot to take in.
Because this is Undercover Boss Canada. Eastside Mario's has been piling the nation's plates with Italian-style food for 25 years. They employ about 4,000 staff and have over 90 restaurants across the country. And one man has been at the helm of the $500 million company.
Eastside Marriott is designed to be an American Italian eatery. It captures the fun and craziness of the east side of New York and the food from Italy. Family, fun, and value is the essence of our brand, and consistency and quality are very important to us. I want to make sure that Eastside Marriott is the best it can be. I don't come from a restaurant background. I'm an accountant by training. I worked for many years in the investment business, more of a numbers and paper type of a game. This business, it's very different. It's all about customers, relating to people. But ultimately, everything translates into dollars and cents.
While John and the restaurant have shared success over the years, balancing finance and family is an ongoing challenge for him.
You have to be dedicated to your family, dedicated to your business, and sometimes make sacrifices. It was very difficult. I spent a considerable amount of time away from my family. I wasn't around to perhaps give the full male influence to my son. Cheers. I know now being with my family is important. So whatever we can keep the family together, that's great. How's that, Adam?
That's good, Dad. Not bad for your first time.
But the stakes are high if the restaurant wants to maintain its place as a popular family eatery.
You have to be on your game. The timing now is critical to go undercover. We're starting to look tired, and Eastside Marriott needs to reinvigorate, to reinvent the brand.
John's called his executive team together for an urgent meeting.
Good morning, everybody. What I have to talk to you about this morning is very important. The times have changed, so I've decided to step away from my role as CEO. In fact, I'm going to go undercover and work in disguise to learn from the front lines what's going on at Eastside Mario's. I need to find out what is missing and what we can add to make our concept, once again, the leaders in our industry. It's going to be a make or break type of week.
John's very recognizable in the community, and so the disguise has to be very, very good.
While undercover, I'm going to be Adam Johnson, an accountant, taking part in a documentary about whether older people can work in a younger person's business and keep up. Hello, you guys. Come back.
What are you wearing?
The last time I saw my dad with full head of hair was in my own baby photos.
I didn't know who this strange man was. He looks actually like a tourist. John's not a very casual kind of a guy. I have no doubts that he'll be great, but I've never ever seen him make more than maybe scrambled eggs.
For the rest of the week, he'll be traveling across the country away from the comforts of home.
I tell my son all the time, when you're listening, you're learning.
And John's about to get an education. Coming up, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire.
You gotta be out? Yeah, try to get a little more faster.
And later, a startling discovery.
We're definitely gonna lose gas for sure.
Yesterday, John Rothschild was the big cheese at Eastside Mario's. He's spending the rest of the week in disguise to find out what's cooking on the front lines.
I'm going to Eastside Mario's in Scarborough. Be working in the kitchen. It's an area where I have zero skill set. Food is foremost. I want to see firsthand the quality that is coming out of the kitchen and what we can do better.
It's day one, and John will be working with kitchen manager Luke, who churns out around 350 meals a day.
This is your uniform, sir. You get changed up. But we do it quickly. So you're out here in like 2 minutes, okay? That's all you got, 2 minutes. So okay, you need to jump on my tail and let's go, all right? So let's do it.
It's the lunch hour, and many customers don't have time to spare. So Luke has to maintain food quality while meeting a demanding turnover.
Okay, so this is the station we're working on today. Saute. We have a seafood linguine. Okay, so pan's nice and hot. So you started with 4 shrimp. Scallops. The Eastside Mario's is all about fast turnover. You're getting people in and out, right? You want to add your mussels to it. You'll get 4 mussels. All this we at this point is just some sauce, right? It's good to go. 2. Right? So if you want to do me a favor, yes, pass that up for me. Okay. You're going into the kitchen, right? I don't know. No.
The sauteing. That's one skill set that's beyond me.
I can't throw it the way you can. It's called sauteing, which means the art of jumping, right? So you want to pass it up, just catch it. Give it a try. Come on. Honestly, I thought he might be in a little over a second. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Yeah. Loosen your hands. I got you. Ready? Just toss it up. That's it. Okay? Hold on. You got your first jump on it. All right. Get that out. Let's see what you got there. Perfect. I think you just dropped the rest in the middle. Excellent. So you know what you're going to do right now? Let's keep the ingredient while I put this over here. Because I showed you how, and I told you know how now. Let's see you do it, my man. Okay. Not getting it. So we go boom. That heat up, okay? We're going to start off with what ingredients?
4 shrimp, 2 scallops.
Don't get excited, man. You look so sad.
Oh, focused. Scared? Yeah. Focused.
All right. We'll see. All right, let's go. You got it? Okay.
Comfort zone.
I feel as if I'm an anchor.
Coming up, can John step up to the plate?
Don't drop that.
This plate and that plate.
Say, if we need to make an adjustment and get the ball rolling on this. It's a little rough.
And later, harsh words about the company he runs.
I think that office's heads are up their asses.
Incognito boss John Rothschild has been helping kitchen manager Luke with the lunch crowd.
Oh, let us go. We gotta feed these people. Take it on.
Now with the dinner rush comes double the customers.
When you come in, you gotta organize yourself. So now we're gonna drop 2 pounds of wings and we have a new chicken parmesan, right? Okay. So we got 4 drumettes, 4 weenies. So whenever you get something done, you wanna do a setup right after, right? Fold this in half. Make a nice little triangle out of it. Fold it up. And you do that like that.
You down this guy, eh? What's it?
So you like the triangle still? It's a little rough. It's a little rough. The wings a bit of burnt. Burnt. So here we go. Chicken parm, 2 ounces of sauce. That's right. Did you get about an ounce of cheese?
Yeah.
Got it round it up. Round it up. That's it. That's it, my man. There you go. 2 pounds wings. So we'll go do it. Okay, there you go. Try and toss it up. Bouncing, bro. Come on, bounce. That's it. That's what it is. I think I did it. That's perfect. Let's spit them up. Get them out. You want one for what? A kid's what? A kid's what? A kid's what?
Lots of kids' meals going out, huh?
Yeah. Kids eat free.
A lot of people come here and argue over the kids eat free, and they're trying to get away with as much as they can, paying them they're responsible.
Yeah, we do have people that take advantage of the kids eat free. What's the restaurant in the kitchen? That's another plate we have to make, right? Don't drop that.
Kids Eat Free is a promotion that we've been running for a long time. The idea behind that was to bring families into the restaurants.
More kids' meals.
Yeah.
But it's slowing down the cooking of other paid-for dinners.
I think we need to find out whether it's something that we should replace.
What is your now? We need to drop a chicken parm. Drop me a chicken parm. Chicken parm.
Another chicken parm.
I made 100 kids' meals. I made 1,000 chicken parm.
Yes, chicken parm.
Parm in. Chicken parmesan.
How about a plate? Sauce.
Just yeah.
Salamander. I'm the parm man.
Yeah, better pick up the pace. Cannoli, is it in? Working? Butternut squash, where's that? Which one is the one inside there? Not yet? Okay, sell that when you're ready, okay? Go with that scallop curry. All right. Order your piccata.
I think Luke is an amazing young man. This was his calling.
Capitani's up. Chicken parm, bring it out.
And he knows how to move. That guy is like a ballerina when he gets going.
Yeah, the capitani's up. We're split for the parm. Got him? So we gotta move it real quickly, all right? Yeah? Yeah? Got it? It's right here, right here.
It's tough working the line. They're going. That food is coming out. It's coming out.
Good job, gentlemen.
I'm very impressed.
When's your shift over?
When I've done this, tomorrow's my day off. I get to go hang out with my son.
How old's he?
17 months.
17 months.
Yeah, baby.
What's his name?
It's his name, Keto. Keto. Yeah, Keto. Yeah. And so off, you get to see them off. Days off, whenever they come, right?
Is that it?
That's it, man. That's it.
You're not living with him?
No, unfortunately not. No, unfortunately not. No. So I gotta do it right.
I hear you. Tough to establish a career?
Yeah.
I can certainly identify with Luke. Missed a lot of my sons growing up. I wish I could reach out to him and give him the magic answer to the balance between raising a son and establishing his career.
Work does take away from the time that you can be spending with family and things like that. But hopefully the hard work gets noticed by who needs to notice it, and it takes you to that next level. And that's the dream, you know what I mean? It's the dream.
And I used to go every other day until I had to make some adjustments in my schedule and stuff like that.
Where's the car?
Because I live in Pickering. All right, so that's it for this. We're done now. Thank you so much for your help today. All right.
You are a master. What you do. Thank you.
That's great. This is a great day.
All right. Thanks.
Bye now. I'm tired. Another bed will be great tonight. Getting to sleep.
It's a struggle to dish it out.
Having a trainee that's not at my base, it can be very frustrating at times.
And later, the boss has to take orders.
Hello there. My name's Adam.
He has no idea what he's doing.
What's his name?
Yeah.
In life, you have only one. Eastside Mario's exec, John Rothschild, is working on the QT. And he's been eating up a lot of time.
So we gotta move it a little quickly, all right? Yeah? I gotta be out. Yeah, I gotta be a little more fast. Gotta pick up the pace.
Now, he's in Red Deer, Alberta.
I'm going to be working in the pizza salad area. Pizza defines St. Mario's, and today I'd like to see just what are the pros and cons.
Hello there. You Jen?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Adam.
you as well.
John's joining Chef Jen,
We're going to work together with it, yeah?
Yeah.
who dishes up 3,500 meals a week.
All right.
So this is the pizza salad station?
He's on another lunch crunch and will be helping prep pizza and salads.
What do we got here?
Well, this time you actually make a couple salads that just came out. 3 Caesars. And now you've got another bill with 3 Caesars and a garden. A 4th Caesar that just came out. I add a little bit more salad mix.
John's feeling overwhelmed. He's only made 2 salads and orders are backing up.
Oh, my wife did. Other art.
At a grocery store. And what's the point of going out and eating food if it can taste like something you can buy at a grocery store?
It stupefies me that this kind of stuff happens. If the customers don't like the taste or texture of our dough, we've got an issue, and I've got to do something about that. Maybe I should take a closer look at the whole menu.
Head office has tried to streamline more towards fast food. So I think head office's heads are up their asses. And if they're going to keep it very generic, we're definitely going to lose guests for sure.
I'm still working on the sauce. You've got yours already done and assembled.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're going to want to start picking up your pace as you go. Adam is really slow. You actually are going to want to use quite a bit more than that.
Oh, yes?
It can be very frustrating at times. So I'll just have you move out of the way for a second. I had to ask Adam to step aside because I don't want build times to run longer for training purposes. It's just a matter of making sure that the guests are getting a full Eastside Mario's experience.
Jen is fantastic. She is going through the pizza dough, the sauce, the pepperonis, like a dealer in Las Vegas would be dealing cards. There's an art, there's a respect for what she's doing.
So now we kind of got like a breathing moment. So I'll just have you start with stocking these under here.
And there's your tattoo on your arm. What's it say?
I know who I am and who I may be if I choose.
Very profound.
Yeah. You choose where you end up in life.
Yeah,
Get
sure.
where you
Yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a nice reminder. I definitely go through periods where I'm really upset about my past. I dropped out of high school. I haven't accomplished what I wanted to in life.
To me, it looks like you are. Very impressive what you do. What are some of your goals?
I still live with my dad. I'm about $5,000 into saving for a house.
You sound like you might have went down an unusual path.
Yeah.
Maybe coming here.
This was my savior. My parents split up when I was 12 years old, and it really took a toll on me personally. I harbored so much resentment towards them. When I transitioned to grade 10, I dropped out. I met wrong people. They introduced me to cocaine and crack. At that point, I ran away from home with my boyfriend. I couldn't live without him. He was the only love in my eyes that I had. We lived in a tent in a park. And we stayed together for 8 months.
In a tent?
Yes.
In a park?
Yes.
Oh my God.
The turning point for me was I ended up getting really messed up one night on crack. And we had come back to our tent. The police had found it, and they burned everything that we had. And so I had to pretty much swallow my pride and come back to my dad.
It's a blessing that Jen found her way back. It's obvious how she has grown from that experience and has become an amazing young woman with a very positive attitude and therefore a very positive future.
I want to thank you for all the help you've given me today.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
That was a tough day. I've really got to address the issue of the pizza dough when I get back to the office.
Coming up. Soup's on, but John's not.
If you are slow in dibble bottling, you are so screwed.
Right now, I'm just trying to survive.
And later, his staff are about to find out what's really on the menu.
Wow, this is a lot to take in.
Eastside Mario's boss, John Rothschild, has a hidden agenda. He's telling everyone he's having a midlife crisis and looking to make a career change. But he's really checking out if his restaurants are in order. It's mid-afternoon and he's just arrived in Regina, Saskatchewan in time to work the night shift.
I'm going to be trying my hand at serving tables. This one is going to be very difficult. I'm here to see what our customer service is like.
Hello, Kelsey? Yeah, Kelsey. Okay. Hey, Kelsey? Hey, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right. Yes, I'm going to be showing you how to do everything.
Kelsey's anxious to see if he has any table manners.
We are running around a lot more than at most restaurants because we have a lot more steps that we have to make, like the unlimited bread, the unlimited soups, and the unlimited salads.
A lot of steps just involved.
Yeah, exactly. So just put one at each end of the table.
The restaurant's all-you-can-eat home-loaf soup and salad is one of their biggest customer grabs. But it puts a lot of pressure on the servers.
There's so many steps that they seem to have to remember. I'm flabbergasted. It's coordinated chaos. Right now, I'm just trying to survive.
At this point, he has no idea what he's doing, really. You have to be so fast when it comes to the food to be a good server. If you are slow and dibble bottling, you are so screwed.
Hello there. You asked for the soup?
Enjoy. I'm working with Kelsey, and she's delightful. I love that smile. You're moving.
Yeah, you don't really get to stand still here, so. The number one thing that we want to do is make sure that everybody gets good service, they get what they wanted, all in good time, and that they enjoy their experience.
How do you know?
Most people are not shy, don't complain. Exactly, and sometimes the tip does reflect the service, and sometimes people are just cheap, right? Like, and don't tip.
When you get a drink?
You can take one if you want.
Hey, you lose a lot of water.
Yeah, that's actually kind of the downfall to the red and green shirt.
How's that?
You can tell when people are sweating profusely because you get big pancakes in your arms and stuff. So I think it's the air conditioning. In a restaurant, there's always stuff that's breaking down. Like, you've probably heard a squeaky ductwork. It kind of sounds like a dying bird. Sometimes really hard to work in an environment that isn't what it could be. Kind of annoying if you're in that section and that table. I would be pretty excited if we could get renovations in here and just update this place a little bit.
This business is a business of thousands and thousands of small details. So you get a squeaky air conditioner or a hot shirt that gets quite hot, and every detail is important. None of it is too small. What's next, boss?
So 6 got sacked. So I'm going to get you to do all the main stuff.
I was pretty petrified about going out and taking care of customers by myself.
Hello there. My name's Adam.
Adam, he's pretty quiet. You have to be assertive with tables so that they know you're the boss, you're running things. You don't want to tell me what you want, otherwise you're not getting it. We all decided being able to listen to your table and know exactly what they're trying to tell you is very important. You have to make sure that they know what they're getting and that you're making it all correctly.
All right. The salsa came on. Yeah, she's not going to take the salsa.
Kelsey made a mistake, doesn't want salsa on.
Okay, I'll get them right. Adam definitely wouldn't be able to handle a full section, but I don't know if he would make enough money to serve.
You are running already.
Yeah, you can get used to it for sure.
It's It's a tough job.
It
I
is.
can appreciate it, but I can see you really are a people person.
I like being active. I like doing something and having something to do and having people to talk to. And
Are you always up?
oh yeah.
What gets you down? You ever down?
I try and keep my life as stress-free as possible because when I was 11, one day randomly I got a headache and it never went away. So every day I wake up, I have a headache, I go to bed, have a headache.
It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they still to this day don't know why I get them, what's caused them, no idea. They just eventually diagnosed me with daily chronic headaches.
As we sit here right now, you have a headache.
I do, yeah, all the time. So
How do you stay so cheery and so focused?
it took a long time to be able to deal with it. I just recently went to a chronic pain center in Saskatoon where they taught you how to manage chronic pain, like relaxation. So it's just made it so much easier to deal with for me, for sure.
I have a chronic disease, all that
really?
diabetes.
Oh,
And not unlike yourself, you know.
yeah, exactly. I kind of realized that one day that I wasn't going to let it run my life anymore. I was going to run my life. And
I feel very sorry for Kelsey's a young girl. She have this mysterious affliction that just doesn't seem to go away. But she has a very positive attitude. Well, thank you. I really appreciate working with you tonight. Thank you. You're so kind to me. I'm tired. Kelsey is a special employee because she gets it. She understands how to please our customers. So I've learned an awful lot today, like renovating our restaurants and having them look new. That's very important. Our restaurants are looking big. Our customers deserve better. May not have been the best or the fastest on table 41, but you know what? They left a tip. Hey there, Susan. It's me, Colin. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am exhausted. I'm tired, but it doesn't matter. So far, I've discovered an awful lot about these veterinarians. We really do have some amazing, amazing young men and women. It's amazing the speed they move at.
You're not a spring chicken. These guys are all less than half your age.
And then some. They're all 20-something. One more East-Side-Marios to visit, but I'll look forward to getting home again. I miss you.
I miss you all the time.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Coming up.
I'm getting soaked here. Those dishes keep coming.
John's assigned to clean up duty and makes a surprising discovery.
Serious? It's thunderstruck.
Undercover boss John Rothschild has been traveling across Canada to get a taste of what's going on in his restaurants.
I think our newer pizzas taste like something you could go buy at a grocery store. You probably heard the squeaking bird. Kind of sounds like a dying bird.
It's his last day in disguise, and he'll be getting his hands dirty.
The dish tip, very fundamental area in the restaurant. The all-you-can-eat initiative results in about 15 dishes per guest that need to be washed every time.
He'll be joining Ryan, who has no idea his hired hand is actually his boss.
Hello there, are you Ryan?
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, I'm Adam, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you doing? Gonna be working with you today. Looks like you got a pile to do, huh?
Yeah.
Ryan washes about 650 dishes per shift, which racks up to over 4,500 a week.
A lot of water flying around here, huh?
Yeah. By the end of the day, I'm soaked.
Yeah, I can imagine. These things come out. You don't burn your hands in the hot water?
Yeah, they get scalded pretty bad.
Can't work in gloves?
I could, but now I can't feel like if the dishes are clean or not.
Want me to do something, Ryan?
Sure.
Mind if I ask you a personal question?
Go ahead, yeah.
Seems you may have an issue with seeing some of this stuff.
Yeah, I'm legally blind.
Serious?
Yeah, I got sight until I was about 11. Then my vision started like slowly deteriorating, and I went to go see my doctor, and he said, he has a tumor growing on his optic nerve. Two major surgeries. Every day my sight's slowly deteriorating. Like if it's baked on cheese or something, I can see a shadow sometimes. But lighting in here kind of destroys my vision.
Oh.
It makes it all blurry. I can see better when it's real faint like in the evening when the sun's going down.
So it's too bright for you.
Yeah.
When Ryan told me that he was legally blind, I was thunderstruck. Ryan moves very efficiently through the dish pit. Just seems to know by feel where everything is, and he's quite an amazing fellow to work for.
I have my dish pit set up the way I use it. I always know where I am when I'm in the dish pit, but my hands get burnt, scalded. I got, calluses on my hands.
Here we got a cutlery.
Sort it, forks with forks, sharp knives with sharp knives, cutlery going in there with my hands. And all of a sudden I find a huge chef's knife. That's very dangerous.
The dishes are starting to come in now, huh?
Yeah, you get when I try and go a little faster.
All right, I'll pick it up. Those dishes keep coming. You think you get ahead of it, and there's all of a sudden more dishes are coming. I'm getting soaked here. It's sticky, and the plates are laden with stuff.
You want to wash hands?
It's much harder working with the dish pit than I had thought. I now know what dishpan hands is all
A
about.
lot of the servers go, we should come out for a beer at the end of my shift. And it's like, no, I just want to go home and shower.
You recognize the voices of the various servers and stuff? Is that how you identify?
I know them quite good. One of the servers actually I'm teaching to water ski with me.
You water ski?
Yeah, I'm the only blind water skier in all of Canada that competes.
That's amazing.
Last year, I competed in the Disabled World Championships, and I got 3 bronze medals. And I'm training this year, and I'm going to Milan, Italy. Being able to compete for Canada is a great deal. I'm actually going to go water ski later this afternoon.
No kidding.
Do you want to come with? Watch? See what
I'd love to watch it.
Your sore throat is so bad. The freezing water is painful. This is a sign of trouble.
What I love about water skiing is it's feeling the wind, the spray of the water. And I don't feel like I'm disabled at all when I'm skiing.
Bam! He goes off the jump, and like a champ, he lands. It was amazing. I've never seen anything quite like it in my life.
My ultimate dream goal is to become world champion. It was became me.
You were so brave out there. I wouldn't be brave enough to do
Well,
that.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself and enjoyed the company and the dish pit. And there's a lot of help. There's a lot of dishes there.
Well, can I give you a hug?
Sure.
All right, then. Good luck when you go to the world competition.
Thanks a
Take
lot.
care. Thanks.
See you later.
It's an exhilarating day. This is more than a business day. The day in the dish pit was actually kind of insignificant from the meeting of this young man. This adventure was exhausting. I learned a ton. And there's a myriad of things that have to be addressed. And if these changes are not made, I don't like what the future would hold for our company. I've met so many wonderful people that work for us. The young people are there. They get it. It's up to us to give the opportunity to reinvigorate, to reinvent the brand. They're the future at Eastside Americans. Bada boom, bada bing, baby.
Coming up, Jan, Kelsey, Luke, and Ryan are summoned to HQ. Now they serve something they never expected. Eastside Mario's boss, John Rothschild, has ditched his fancy restaurant whites for regular duds. Now, his executives are keen to find out what he's learned while on kitchen duty.
Hello, everybody. And I must tell you that it has been the toughest week of my business career. Firstly, we have an amazing group of young people that are working for us. There were, though, some things that I really think we must address. The Kids Eat Free meal is generating a lot of activity in the kitchen, and I think we need to find out whether it's something that we should replace. Our uniforms, the staff are sweating through the material, and it becomes unsightly. Their comfort is important. When they're comfortable, our guests will get better service. The last point, I think it's time for us to bring a new and reinvigorated style to our restaurants. And I really think this could turn Eastside Mario's from good to great. Let's get going.
Jan, Kelsey, Luke, and Ryan have been called to company headquarters. They think they'll be reviewing their trainee, Adam. But they're the ones who'll be getting a 5-star rating.
Hi there. Thanks for coming today. I understand you worked with a trainee last week. A guy named Adam Johnson? Does my voice sound familiar to you?
Yes.
I am Adam Johnson, but in reality, I'm John Rothschild, and I'm the CEO of the company. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's over there.
Kelsey, I went undercover to try and understand a little bit more about what goes on at our restaurants. And the job that you perform at our restaurants is amazing. It's hard to keep up to you. You talked about a couple of things at Eastside Mario's that were bugging you this week or whatever it is that's coming from the roof. Yeah, we'll jump on that. And the issue with our uniforms, we're going to do something about it immediately. Also, you told me you'd like to see it a little bit more modern. We are working on the improved look for Eastside Mario's.
That's so awesome. Oh, that's so exciting.
So there you go. And one of the things additionally that really I found quite distressing for me is if you suffer from chronic headaches. We've done some research, and there is a relaxation clinic in the Baja area of Mexico. What I'd like to do is send you to that clinic for 3 years in a row.
Oh my gosh.
For you to go and get some peace of mind. It's important for Eastside Mario's to have you in tip-top shape. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Right.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
I never imagined I could get something so amazing for working at Eastside Mario. To go to Mexico 3 years in a row to help my headaches, it's just crazy. I don't even know what to do right now.
Ryan, when I left the dish pit area, I was soaking wet. For me, Ryan, what surprised me was that you're legally blind. And one of the things that seemed to be an issue for you was the lighting. And I'm wondering if there's something we could do.
Yeah, just a dimmer switch.
Well, if it's as simple as that, I would like to make it more comfortable for you to do your job.
Thank you.
Ryan, I've never seen anything quite as fabulous as watching you water ski. So what we'd like to do is put together $15,000 to get you to the world-class championship in Milan. And I was so personally moved by the whole experience that I'm going to write a personal check for $5,000. So in total, you have $20,000 to help you accomplish your dream.
That would be great. I don't know what to say. This is a huge starting point. It's a great feeling. I'm just so happy. It's gonna help me out so much.
Jen, you were so instructive and so helpful. Although I think I slowed you down. I couldn't keep up to you. You were dealing out those pepperonis with such speed. As you know, improving all the time is something that we want to do. A new pizza dough. I know you're not that happy with it. I'm wondering, would you help give some of your input to our culinary folks here at head office?
Most definitely.
Jen, you told me you got into some difficult situations. You're very brave, Jen, and I'm a father, and I couldn't imagine what it would be like to have my daughter go through what you went through. I know getting a house in Red Deer is very important to you, that you have managed to save $5,000 towards that house. We'd like to offer you $15,000. Would that help?
Yeah.
That would do it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, you deserve it. Appreciate it.
I don't know, it's just overwhelming. Things like that don't happen to little people like me. I'm just so happy and just the disbelief.
Luke, you are one of the busiest guys I've ever come across. You told me some of the issues that you face as a dad. I was away from my son quite a bit when I was establishing my career. I think we can do something to give you a little bit more time and opportunity to spend with your son. We'd like to get you a brand new car. Oh, yes.
Wow, this is a lot to take in.
You worked so hard.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, I got a car. Wow. It's very nice to know that what I'm doing now, have you set marriage. Appreciate it. I just hope that I can, continue my career here and just keep building and growing and learning.
This is really a people business, and it is true that you're only as good as the people that you have working with you. And clearly, that's some wonderful people, and they want to make sure that Eastside Narrows is even better tomorrow than it is today.
Có phải không? Anh cũng bố tí ra ngồi đi con, bố tí. Cái nói gì?
I had any clue that they didn't agree for him to be adopted, and he never felt needed it.
I was sent a birth certificate by someone named Mike, aka Mike. Luckily, it had both parents' names on it, as well as their village. In remote areas of Vietnam, there's not always house numbers or street names, so it's not always easy. But in this case, just the village name was enough information for me. And as soon as I got there, and it was a beautiful village, by the way, I found his family after asking the first ladies I saw.
Con đang tìm một cái người tên Quý và Ghê, tên Mạnh á. Bạn có biết được câu chuyện này không?
Đi ra nhà này để nhiều ra nhưng mà nhiều chuyện khó khăn không quên cuộc.
Đúng.
Đấy. Thế là để con mà đứa con đi.
Đúng.
Bao nhiêu năm nay rồi chả thấy tin tức gì.
Giờ hôm nay sẽ tìm được.
Bây giờ con được con đủ bao nhiêu xa rồi? Tầm 2 cây.
Ok, cảm ơn cô chị. Chào chị. Giờ em có cái cây xanh của Mạnh thời xưa. Mạnh á, thời xưa á. Mạnh thời xưa. Em có cái cây xanh của Nhe và Bùi Văn Quý, em là bạn của Mạnh ở bên Mỹ. Thì Mạnh kêu là gì đây? Cô là cái gì?
Tôi là cô.
Cô.
Em kêu ông.
Em của ba, em của bố. Ok.
Bố.
Ok, cô chỉ phải không? Ok, cảm ơn nhiều nhé. Dạ, cảm ơn chị nhiều nhé. Hên quá tự nhiên. Hên quá.
We were about to get to the car again, and then just randomly, one of the ladies spots this lady. She's like, stop, you know, and here's the story. She's like, yeah, just follow me, and that's my nephew, by the way.
Cool, man.
Her father's sister, younger sister, right? And we're following her right now. We're following her to their home.
Bố mẹ con Nghe với lại chú Quý đồ, họ có nhắc về con họ. Còn gia đình là có thể họ sống động luôn trong tương lai của mình nó về đó. Ok, chứ họ không có quên hay gì không? Ok, có lên. Tại vì một lát con sẽ cho họ FaceTime nói chuyện với con họ luôn. Dạ, cảm ơn cô nhé. Đây là con cô mà. Cháu nội à. Dạ, chào. Dạ, con là bạn của Mạnh. Con là bạn của Mạnh. Chú là Quý. Là bố của Mạnh.
nhìn rất giống. nghe cái ok là mẹ của mình. Wow. Wow, ok. Yeah, ok, cảm ơn nhiều. Chú có wifi ở nhà không? Không có wifi, ok, không sao. Mạnh. Ủa, Mạnh nữa hả?
Đây là anh đó. Đây ba chị gái đó.
Đây anh của Mạnh.
Anh
Mạnh đó. Đúng. Ủa, sao nó bự dữ vậy? Này ghép hình vô đó. Đúng rồi, thợ làm rồi đúng không? Chứ đâu phải nên, tại anh đi lúc mà đi nhỏ xíu mà. Anh đi lúc 5 tuổi. 5 tuổi đúng rồi. Ok. Một cái trung tâm để cho bé luôn. Đi học cũng đã làm. Chả đâu cái gì cả. Nhưng mà gia đình đâu phải là cho con.
Cho đi đâu?
Không phải.
Tại tôi nuôi từ lúc tầm từ nay đến bao giờ nó về trưởng thành rồi. Bao giờ nhà tôi nghèo thật. Rồi do con đi học, nó giờ thằng cô cái chú mà làm chuyện này không thôi.
Wow.
Cho nó đi học thì học cái gì? Cô lừa thôi. Bố con đi học thì cuối cùng bao giờ bố thì nó block được con thôi. Hey, what up?
Nó chào. Nó chào. Yeah, he says try to come back to see him. He really wants to see you.
Cuối cùng lên được rồi, mấy tháng rồi một năm kia lên 2 lần rồi. Bây giờ thì con của ông này cho đi học chỗ khác rồi. Tôi lên hỏi, bây giờ con của ông đi rồi, bây giờ của ông làm gì nữa? Tôi lên tôi tham quan thôi mà không có gì thì đưa cho ảnh, cho thư, cho gì đó.
Okay, so he said that he never wanted to give you up. He was tricked. He was tricked by a relative, a distant relative who lived nearby, and they told him, because the family is poor, send you away to study. They only wanted to send you away to study. They never wanted to give you up. They never was told anything about adoption or sending you abroad.
No, I had no idea. All I thought, like my family couldn't really take care of me, and they wanted better for me. That's why they put me in the orphanage. Hopefully somebody take care of me better than they could. And it happened, but I did not know that they tricked my dad.
I got tricked, son. I got tricked. They tricked me.
75?
No, 75 years old. He's 75 years old.
75 years old,
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. He's 75 years old. Yeah. Yeah, it's been so many years, son.
Yeah, they had.
Yeah, đúng rồi.
It's been 5. Because I left there when I was only 5.
Right, how old are you now?
I am 32 years old.
Yeah, 32 tuổi rồi. Đi lúc mà 5 tuổi. 27 năm. Yeah, 27 years. Right.
Yeah, it's 2 years.
Vậy là mấy người chị, mấy người anh đồ nhớ gì hết không? Họ có bao giờ nhắc không? I asked, do your siblings remember you? And they all say, yeah, of course, they always mention you. And in a little bit, your older sister will come. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll call you in a bit, okay, when your sister comes.
All right.
All right, bye. Yeah. Okay. Một lát lúc mà vì giờ ở đây không có wifi ấy, thì con phải hạn chế cái sự 4G mà con ở trước. Thì một lát đó, chị con sẽ nói tiếp. Giờ hồi xưa nó ngồi ở đây đó. Nhà này hồi xưa ở đây đúng không? Ở đây luôn ở đây. Được. Đó là chị thôi. Con về. This is your oldest sister.
Hey.
Do you remember me? And her name is Hung. Do you remember her? He's asking, do you remember her?
I don't remember much of anybody.
You don't remember anybody?
No, I don't remember too much. All I remember is like playing basketball at the orphanage and maybe sleeping there with a bunch of other kids.
So you didn't know about that you had siblings until you saw the paperwork again?
Yeah. I didn't know anything until Ben told me.
Oh, Ben told you. Good to meet you. Ask her how she's feeling, what she's thinking.
Yeah, how are you feeling right now?
Anh hỏi là chị đang cảm giác như thế nào mà chị
Em còn bây giờ tôi ghép mình sống này.
To hear that you're alive, to know that you're alive, that's what she got emotional. That's another sister.
Em trai chị đây hả?
Yeah, em trai chị, yeah. She said, that's my younger brother. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I said, you look different.
I'm gonna live it taller.
Yeah, nó hơi cao, nó cắt hơi cao rồi. Yeah, she's gonna get a picture of you. Oh shit, it's Ben. Oh shoot, yeah, look, they have this picture of you.
Yeah. That's me, my brother, and my mom.
Yeah, đó là mẹ và em trai và em trai với tiền là gì là được. Đây đó nghĩa là cho rồi. Vậy là không có cho, đúng không? Yeah, the family never wanted to give you up. They never wanted you to be adopted. They just wanted you to go to school. That's it. That's what they were told.
No idea.
Yeah, đó là không biết cái chuyện này, không biết rồi nó không biết là cái hoàn cảnh là như vậy.
You said that your dad never got to see you again after he dropped you off at the orphanage. That year, for Vietnamese New Year's, he came back to the orphanage thinking that he would bring you back home for Vietnamese New Year's, right, where everybody gets together. And then at that time, you were already gone.
My family agreed to, they didn't agree to, for him to be adopted, so no one with it.
Well, nobody knew.
Might be. He was just 5 years old, you know. 5 years old. He was so sweet.
At least I went to school. Yeah, I went to America and at least went to school.
Nhưng mà đó là gia đình của chị của nó tự nhiên không có bố mẹ giúp nó cũng được đi Mỹ và nó cũng đi học rồi. Yeah, but she said, but we miss you, but we still miss you. Right. Yeah, and your mom because she was hard of hearing, she didn't know where you were. They didn't really explain it to her. Is there anything you want to say to them?
Yeah, I love you all, you guys, and it's a good surprise to see you guys are all alive.
Yeah, I know. I got through Hey, Mom, do you resent us? Are you angry at us?
No, I'm not mad at not resent you guys at all. Yeah, it's life. I knew you guys had to do what you had to do, and I didn't know you guys would cook.
Không ngờ đâu là ngày hôm nay là bố mẹ với các chị về gặp được em. Em Anh ơi, nhớ gia đình, về thăm gia đình với anh chị bố mẹ rồi nhá.
Yeah, she says, you know, come and see us, come and visit us.
We should do it, Brad. What pronouns do I call the title?
Mine is your older brother, right? So all these will be G as well.
South G.
Cái đó là G. Thằng em đó, tại vì đó là về Việt Nam đó. Thì có biết chút được không? Tôi nói là phải anh.
Lúc này các bạn em trai đây nè.
Đúng rồi, em nói yeah. She's like, oh, it's him. It's the guy, the baby in the picture. Yeah, đúng rồi. Yeah. Yeah, they want Julie. They wanted to say thank you for raising him. It's your mom.
I appreciate it, but I said if I'd gone through that with the strength, I wouldn't do it.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, nice to meet you, Princess. Your sister's saying, is this a dream? Am I awake? You know, is this a dream? Think about you guys. Yeah, just go to sleep. It's late.
Gia đình em cảm ơn anh vì em nhé.
Yeah,
Em thấy được là còn chào lạc được tương đương với mấy vâng.
Dạ, cũng mừng tiền được chứ.
Ra nên nay hẳn nay hạnh phúc luôn đấy.
Như vậy như vậy
Từ bao nhiêu năm rồi đấy mà hôm nay em hơn 30 rồi.
32 rồi. Ủa, chờ chút xíu đi. Chờ bao mấy năm thì chờ chút đi.
Em mà đi xa chào bố cho mình rồi gì nữa rồi em đi ra
Không có gì em rất cho vui được gặp. Chờ chị nhé. Bye. Bye. Well, did another one. Yeah.
Take your Ohana for a wild adventure at Gardens by the Bay Children's Festival featuring Disney's Lilo and Stitch. Admission is free.
Tại vì họ không có hiểu của bạn. Tại vì họ sẽ không có gì trải nghiệm, họ xem cái video này đơn giản hết, họ sẽ không hiểu được tại vì họ phải trải qua đây, họ phải sải luôn. First time stepping foot in the daytime like this. Wow, the dream of mine for the longest time, and here I am. This is Africa. Africa, home to over 1.2 million people. West Africa. We are now going on a safari. Now today, Senegal, an Islamic country with years of French influences, and its capital of Dakar. There's over 1 million people living here, but I came because of one person. This is you, and this is the story of a Vietnamese man in Africa.
Từ qua châu Phi là ngày xưa có cái ông gà, ông nói là đi qua Pháp, mà đâu có ngờ đi qua châu Phi, mà trước khi chịu làm ăn mà đâu nói rõ ràng, ví dụ đi đâu làm cái gì phải nói rõ ràng. Mà dụ tưởng đi Pháp thì tưởng đi Pháp thì ai cũng phải đi Pháp, nhưng mà nói chung thì người ta gạt mình nói không được như vậy thì đó phát sinh không được đâu nó sẽ phát ra sẽ mất không chỉ là bán không qua cho nên người ta hỏi giờ làm được mà mấy chịu nó không có mình được sống mình cơ quen mấy đứa nó không mà không quen không sống thì đi khỏi Việt Nam là 2003 thì ở 2004 thì lần thế qua có tour 20 trăm nhưng mà ông làm cái nhà hàng mà đâu phải cái nhà ăn thôi. Việt Nam mình kêu là quán ăn một xíu nó kiếm trăm lộn xộn thì dài dặt qua Senegal đi lại đi đâu biết đâu trời như mình đâu biết phía Tây phía Tây phía Mỹ đi lại tới xuống không có tiền thì xin gặp nhà hàng ở Việt Nam. Cũng có nhà hàng ở Việt Nam mà bảo người dám Pháp, bảo người dám Pháp mà bảo quay hỏi nhà hàng đâu năm 60 năm mà đã sống đây nhưng mà bảo quốc tịch Pháp thì gặp bà mới xin bà đâu có nói đường hướng thì nói gì cho con xin con như là chém mày bà để kiếm sống ngủ thôi con không cần được không đó thì người ta nhận mình nói không có đâu không có đâu bữa xưa lắc xe qua cho ngày xưa bây giờ có điện cho mua chết nghĩ mà biết bây giờ mà có cái giấy máy bay gì nè không có không nghĩ gì đó đó trời cũng cảm ơn trời, số mình cũng may mắn vậy thôi, con người cũng có may mắn, dù giỏi số nào cũng có phải có may mắn thôi. Bà đi việc hết, tại bà quản lý không nổi nữa giống anh, bà quản lý không nổi nữa, bà mệt, bà nói là bây giờ bác bán nhà hàng, bác sẽ cho con cái tủ lạnh để con buôn bán gì cũng được không, nhưng mà bà nói vậy bà không cho, nhưng mà bà cho cái bí quyết để chịu làm ăn thì không, làm để do. Ngày xưa thì vướng cái nhà nhỏ xíu mà, nhà chừng 1 mét, 2 mét vuông, cái nhà 2 mét vuông, và phân nửa thì cái giường ngủ, phân nửa thì cái giường để ngủ, rồi phân nửa thì cái bàn nhỏ xíu dài để bắt cái giò, cái bếp ga ở trong bụng ở mà làm cái chả giò, mà nó nóng nó hầm nó ngôi cũng phải làm, cũng 7-8 năm rồi cái bàn bán người hàng, đó là công an cảnh sát nó cũng dễ chịu, thì còn nó không đuổi thì xin phép người ta ngồi cái bàn nhỏ xíu, ngồi bán chả giò, ngồi đây cái bàn nhỏ xíu, ngồi cái bàn nhỏ xíu, ngồi đây cái bàn nhỏ xíu, mà từ trong khóc chạy ra tới ngoài chỗ á, còn ra từ từ bán từ từ không biết chờ, khổ đó, không lấy đâu mà. Ủa cái trời có một người thích liều quá, nhỏ xíu mà bán cái giò mà mấy chục cái à, thì cái này bán đâu biết đâu từ quá, phải này đâu biết đâu, không có biết cái gì nữa. Từ từ cái cuộc sống mình, cái môi trường mình nó quen, cái môi trường mình nó quen đó là đi ra công an xin phép nó đạp cái can tiền, cái tiền to là cái nhà to bằng viết á, từ ngang 1,5 mét, ngang 1 mét vậy thôi, thì đứng cái trong đó chiên trong đó, cái cuộc sống cũng như cái tung như vậy, bò cái từ từ.
The culture enthusiasts. Check out bucket list ideas from every field. Book now at all.com.
surreal in the sense that two Vietnamese guys are riding a bike in Africa.
Nó nói gì mình trong cái câu nói của nó thì mình suy nghĩ là cái chữ tiếng Việt của mình thì càng ngày thì mình biết nói bậy bạ gì không, Vậy nó cũng biết nói, mà không biết nói chuyện, biết để làm ăn đi chợ búa thôi. Họ không phải nói biết nói chuyện, để thân thọ gì đâu. Tự học lấy, vậy đó. Ngày xưa cũng có mở ra, sao không biết làm ăn sao, quan trọng là phải biết tiếng. Đại, chứ phải biết tiếng, biết nào mới làm ăn được, không biết tiếng, không biết tiếng Pháp không biết. Tiếng người bản xứ cũng không biết làm sao làm ăn, thì làm đại. Thì học lớn rồi tự học lớn. Đây trong đây trong này, lấy 4 trời. Sao biết cái xe không? Xe không chỉ đâu, xích ra. Vậy, bữa đây. Sẽ bị con đó đấy, sẽ con đó phải đi đây. Bữa nào đi. Nam là cái chả giò, rồi ta hỏi mày tên gì thì tôi tên Dương, rồi bắt đầu người ta kêu bằng là Dương Nam, cái như tiếng Việt đó là Dương chả giò, ví dụ như vậy đó. Ở đây lúc nào ta cũng đưa 2 chữ Dương Nam từ từ đồng xa từ.
Classic Chinese or Vietnamese egg roll that we're familiar with has a hard wonton style shell, very crispy and crunchy. This one, yeah, uses the rice paper to fry that. I've never had that before. I don't know if that's the original or authentic way or not. My mother never made it like this, but then again, she's never made egg roll here in Senegal. Beef, that's the key. It's wild. It tastes wild.
Tiếng rằng ngon, người ta mới làm. Nếu người ta ăn dở người ta sẽ đi chung. Nhưng mà ở đâu phải suy nghĩ. Mình phải làm cho ngon, tốn kém cỡ nào bắt buộc phải làm cho ngon. Ví dụ đồ mà mắc mỏ hay là cái này rẻ hơn, cái kia rẻ hơn, thôi mua kia không, mình không có cái chuyện đâu. Thì chẳng hạn nước mắm của mình nè, nhiều người còn pha chế nấu cái nồi chơi là nước mắm nhiều tắc khác. Mình không có, mình làm nước mắm chất lượng, đi gặp biết họ pha chế, đi biết, mình không thể làm nào làm được họ, phải làm cho chất lượng. Bán trong 12 giờ khuya về quán chỉ học đi tới 2-3 giờ khuya. Nhiều cái số lượng khuya nhiều quá làm không kịp. Thì để tầm cả hết cho rồi số hàng đó để ngày mai làm số hàng đó. Nhiều người họ không biết đủ mình giàu có những không, thật sự cũng giàu có để đủ ăn. Mà ở đây khổ cái gì cũng khổ trời mệt. Sáng dậy không phải đâu suy nghĩ ra.
I think at the worst moment, get fast relief with American Express.
Chỉ có già nấu mình ăn được thôi, nấu là ăn mình mới ăn được thôi. Còn không phải ăn này nó nói tóm lại ăn, nhưng mà muốn ăn mình ăn được, mà nhiều món kia mình không biết ăn, còn dẫn ăn, không biết ăn mà dẫn ăn để mình sống chứ không phải sống mà để mình tủ canh nước món đồ đó nhặt ngon quá em. biết rằng nó không ngon, biết rằng nó không ngon. Nhiều khi xin lỗi bây giờ của nó là cá cho cá với cơm đó, nhưng mà có thể mình ăn cái cơm không, mình không ăn con cá. Không bên cạnh của mình, chúng ta cũng ăn ban đêm là người ta hay cái này ngon. This is very good. I like the but the fish on this one I don't like it. I'm not used to it. Cá này nó tươi, không quen cá tươi. Không phải cá tươi, không phải cá tươi, cái này cái củ. Tại sao mình sắm gì hỏi em 7 cộng cái này kia, tại sao mình sắm là đâu chọn cái đó mà thôi nước cái đó một vé máy bay đó không phải chuyện dễ dàng, nếu mình phải sắm tại vì lấy thành từng khổ quá đi, từng khổ quá mệt quá, mình phải mua cái điều cho mình. Cũng nhiều người nói mình nói thẳng với nhiều người đâu, trời ơi làm cực quá, mệt quá mà không cài mua là mẹ cái điện thoại để cho hưởng thụ để cho nó đó không có tin anh chứ mà nó là cũng tạm mình đâu nói nó ra cũng tại tôi cái gì tôi cũng khen xã hội đó, người ta biết nếu anh cực khổ anh giấu đi đúng không, người ta đâu biết việc trong tâm bề ngoài. Ví dụ tôi có điện thoại tôi chụp hay tôi có xe hay nhà quay phim hay bất cứ dân nhưng bề ngoài họ thấy là nó chào cực lắm, kiểu nói đâu để ép tôi để ở đây ép ở đây nè chứ không phải là tôi muốn vậy đó. Bây giờ một tuần tuổi này rồi đã từng trải trụ cái đắng cái cay rồi, bây giờ thì cái giờ tôi có quay sớm chung bên đây nhưng mà vì cuộc sống bắt theo á chịu nổi thì phải về. Tôi là trời tôi đã từng trải từng khổ từng buông gian từng không có một cặp cái nước này không một đồng nó yếu đuối không có, phải xin người ta đi rửa tay rửa chén lỡ lại con trai ban ngày phải người ta đừng to cho nó nhà khách sạn ngõ cái nhà hàng tôi phải leo đến sự ngủ chét mà nắng cháy hai cái má độ nó cỡ nào nắng bốc cháy hai cái má nắng luôn thì cũng phải đâu có chốt được. Bây giờ người ta kêu vô người làm phải là thì cũng mất một đứa bé cỡ 5 tháng thì xảy thai thì chắc đứa bé chết đến 10.
Stand a chance to take home one of 25 prizes every month when you sign up now.
The Laughing Cow loves leading cheese fan. Introducing cheese sticks. These crispy breadsticks. And
cho con mình uống sữa thì cái ngộ cái kế bên cũng phải cho uống thì không phải tốt phải con ngờ thì sống mà phải tốt cái gì cũng vậy.
茶经常是买咖啡，咖啡回来泡的。
Đòi hỏi đúng không? Ai đòi hỏi được chưa? Tại vì là anh quen qua mấy năm tôi mầm chứ không đào hò vậy đó. Chỉ có một tôi không đâu cái tôi xuống xe xa của bà đây có sự nghiệp rồi nó ổn đó mình thấy nó tiếng đang buôn bán làm ăn được mà không lẽ không bỏ thì ổn thật sự cũng muốn tại vì mình ép tôi ép tôi đã làm chứ thật sự không muốn tại em thấy mình biết con đứa nhỏ con gái nhiều tiên chạy về Việt Nam để sống với nó chứ thật sự không muốn kiếm tiền về Việt Nam kiếm sống nhà tôi có rồi tôi có mua nhà Việt Nam có xe có đầy đủ rồi chứ về Việt Nam tôi không đâu cũng có đó thì chứ cũng có đâu ví dụ là đi ra đường những người này chào nó vô sao đó cũng tiếng Pháp cái bằng vô sao ba rồi sao đó rồi tiếng Việt Nam có dịch ra tiếng Việt Nam là vô thảo vô rồi Việt Nam dịch ra cũng là vô để thảo không thì tiếng Pháp kêu là vô sao đó rồi mình trả lời người ta cảm ơn ta cứ sao đó thì cũng như Việt Nam nói chúng tao khỏe
nó ở đây đây có cả tốt đi nó đi qua cái
vui thì vui có khi là chị vui là người họ thở mình cũng qua hay bạn bè cũng vui mà không đi vô tập không vui qua mà không có nhớ tâm vui giống như vui cười ba sao khỏe không tiếng Pháp dịch ra như vậy mà nó khỏe thì sao hỏi vợ có thì sao thì phải khỏe
cái gì sẽ làm cho vui thật sự chúng ta
người nghĩ thì làm như
sự vui chúng ta
mình bây giờ mình chưa biết con mình cũng biết trả lời sao đâu còn bây giờ nhà lớn nhà bao phòng xe bây giờ cái điện thoại mà mất cái gì bây giờ tôi cũng có đầy đủ mà
cái điện thoại
nó dặn họ bây giờ kiếm tiền gấp bây giờ kiếm tiền gấp 5 lần như hồi xưa còn họ ngày xưa bán kiếm tiền có 1% rồi cuộc sống nó thành thơ bán một cái giấy giò thôi mà bán là sống qua ngày là khác mỗi tháng tiền về gửi về đâu dài Việt Nam mà sống cuộc sống không khỏe không suy nghĩ không có bằng đó đâu phải thấy vậy không phải vậy người ta trả xin đến được luôn nó đường nào không nói chứ đâu phải vậy khổ hơn thôi mày nghĩ như vậy bỏ đâu bỏ bộ không gì thay đổi không gì thay đổi chắc đèn dài đèn hết giờ mãi quá kiếm tiền không đèn mà biết gì mà giàu chứ nào không biết chịu đồng ý tiền ai cũng phải đồng ý mà có tiền không có gì chứ em nói câu này ở phía sau nhưng xuống đất rồi cái đầu
rồi lúc đó là cái gì
sống con hả nói sao mấy cái chuyện mới nói mà tại sao chị nói đấy nó buồn quan mà đồng tiền nó lại chém mặt của bạn con người cả tỷ rằng ai cũng muốn cuộc sống như thật sự trung tâm. Đã đi đến đây người ta không nói thiệt. Một cái con người ta từng trải rồi, đi qua đây đi Mỹ nói đi vui vậy thôi. Cả thiên hạ nhiều ai cũng nói đến, nhưng không bỏ đi Mỹ cả thiên hạ. Và con người từng trải thì tôi nói thiệt trong tôi. Một con người đã từng trải được thứ rồi đó. Cái đời sống nó dập dơ mà thì người ta muốn đi về nhà.
Ồ, tôi hay papaya lên nè.
Đời sống cái dập này đâu phải chịu. Cái đời sống của mình không chịu cái cuộc sống mình nó quốc như vậy. Ở nhà xem cũng ok mà bị đỡ hơn nhưng mà sao tôi được 100%. Em cũng không được 100% của đời đâu, nhưng mà em bị nhiều 100%.
Ồ, thấy đâu không? Nè, papaya này kìa. Ê, ta cầm vài. Ý.
Nó khó gì đâu, nó khó gì đâu. Chị bán cái giò này.
Yeah, don't know still can use pro infrared. Go for cái hey, GBRS GBRS.
Tại vì họ không có chịu một khả năng thống kê đấy nào. Tại vì họ phải include they didn't agree for him to be adopted.
Mười nghìn trước. Vấn đề này tôi là Japan. Em seperti anime-nya. Kamu sedikit.
是因为我在学上海话。
Apa tahu? Aku main. Fishbowl scale.
Kau ni dia apa ya? Dari mana betul?
You speak English?
English is.
Yes. How old are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. How many years? You?
How many years?
Old are you?
How old are you?
Old.
25.
Yes. 25.
Yes.
You look so young.
Maybe.
You're so cute.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Where are you from?
Chile. Yes, we speak Spanish. Can you say hola? Hi.
Hola.
Yes. ¿Cómo estás? How are you?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Oh my God. You're my favorite. What is your favorite color?
Black.
Black. Yeah.
Poquitito.
This is my cat.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. Her eyes so beautiful.
Me encanta tus ojos también.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much. You're so. I'm red right now. You're Spanish. Ayúdalo. Di palabras en español.
Pues no sé.
¿Qué?
Me gustaría hablar con chileno.
Chileno. Ay, no quiere.
Me encanta Chile.
Your Spanish is good. It's so good.
Ah,
You're so
Itu kamu muy seperti kamu. Buena.
When it comes to filling a job, there's a stack of documents involved. Whether it's adding business details, correcting typos, or
Hello.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Greece.
Greece.
Yes. You have beautiful smile.
No, you have beautiful smile as well.
Thank you.
Italy.
What? Do you know good language?
Va bene.
It's very cool.
Ah.
What? No, yes. So you learn Greek language?
Sì. Io ti vorrei segnalare.
Wow! Orea.
Orea. Oh.
Hi, do you speak English?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philippines, but right now I'm here in Japan.
Oh, you are living in Japan?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. For how long?
3 years now. 3 years.
3 years. So you speak Japanese or?
I know a little bit, just the basic.
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But I'm here in Japan.
Nagoya.
Oh, same. I'm here.
Same?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a coincidence. Where are you from?
Bulacan.
Bulacan.
Here in Manila.
Yes.
And then Bulacan.
Also close to Manila.
Yeah, close to Manila.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. What language you speak?
Tagalog and English.
You speak Japanese?
I'm just little bit.
What do you speak Japanese?
Just the basic. I'm shy.
Why?
Because my Japanese is not good.
Ang galing mo mag-Japanese. Walang
Oh. Wala na ka mag-Tagalog.
Kampi lang.
Well, galing.
Hindi.
Ikaw nag-aral ka?
Nag-aaral ako.
Oh, nice.
Opo.
Ang cute. Are you half?
No. Nag-Japan.
Kundi-kundi lang sa dalayan.
Ikaw ang hanggang.
Nakapunta ka na ng Pilipinas?
Hindi pa.
Hindi
Pero
ko
gusto
alam.
kong pupunta sa Maynila.
You should.
Yeah.
But right now, it's super hot there.
Mainit. Masyado mainit.
Yeah, masyadong mainit.
Oh.
We go there like September. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? I'm very good. Where are you from? Turkey. Japan.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah.
It's all.
How about you? You speak very well.
Thank you. I know. That's all.
That's all. And seperti anime kan? And seperti anime kan?
My favorite high school.
Ah.
How you know Turkish?
Geliyor.
Do you have Instagram?
Evet var.
Give me your Instagram.
Evet. Türkçe biliyorum. Evet.
What? Ya bak. Anlatamam.
Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm very good. Are you sleepy?
Yeah.
What time is it there?
10.
10. Where are you from? Oh, Mahamedo. Yeah. Kako sedih kan? I don't know, just a little bit. Dutch.
Yeah. You?
Kazma.
Kazma?
Drago Queen. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm great, thank you. Where are you from? China. Oh, which part of China?
South China. Where are you from?
I'm from Japan. So, you're living in Guangzhou or?
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
What languages do you speak?
English and Chinese.
Do you speak Chinese?
Not really, no.
No.
I speak Mandarin. Mandarin.
就是因为我在学上海嘛。对啊。Your father what?
Chinese. I
Mixed.
mixed, yes. My mom she's Russian, dad he's Chinese.
哦，那你会说日语？
会。
哦。
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
这个问题是。
How many languages do you speak?
我要去这里面自己。
Yes. How long?
Почти 3 года.
У тебя есть Инстаграм?
You speak most difficult languages, Russian, Chinese.
I learned Spanish in school, but just a little bit.
No, ¿cómo?
I got. Yes. Wow.
Oh, привет. Мы все знаете по-русски.
Да.
Да?
Мы все русские.
А, все русские. Я обожаю русский.
Да. Почему ты решил учить русский?
Просто мне очень интересно русская культура. Я хотел общаться с русскими.
Очень.
Спасибо.
Если бы я была иностранцем, я бы никогда не училась.
Да?
Да,
Сложно.
да.
敏感性牙齿如果不及早处理，它的状况往往会越来越严重。我推荐使用手3点，它可提供3倍小小修复力。如果你要提高你生活品质，使用可能是会到有意识的这些使用手3点。
Upskilling can feel challenging to start, but with personalized skills concentration, training allowance, and short flexible programs, we're making it easier for you to start upskilling so you can be skilled for the future. 就是你的中文还没有艺术。
对。Если честно, я правильно восхищаюсь тобой, потому что знаю так много языков. Я думаю, что если ты говоришь на языках, у тебя много личности.
Это понимает.
Да, я научу китайский, но я не могу говорить по-английски. Я учусь в школе, говорю по-английски очень долго, но я правда не говорю по-английски. Я не знаю почему.
Ну, наверное, потому что у тебя нет много возможностей. Просто у тебя всего получится, если ты практикуешь. Чай. Все. А,
现在我在需要学中文，但是我想学
在上海留学。
是的，日语很好听，学日语。我觉得在世界上最好听的语言是日语。
对我来说，日语就是好听。很美丽的。
听得很重，有人怀疑很不友好。
就是rusский язык звучит как русский.
У тебя хорошо получается английский. У тебя русский очень хороший. Да.
Я чего厉害？
我还有努力学习。
努力学习，对不起。我讲。
一直努力学习。我觉得多是。
Спасибо. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm very good.
From Poland.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Japan.
Japan.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. I'm
What are you?
Kazuma.
Kazuma. Wait. You're the guy that made Jake for Are you? Am I tripping?
You're not.
No, you're not friends. Wait. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah. Oh, you're great.
I was like, because I recognize you from somewhere. I was like, from work and I recognize you.
Correct.
Damn.
Wow.
Sorry.
You know.
He's so cool. He's so nice and respectful. Like.
For real. So humble.
Yeah.
Down to earth. So do you know Korean or?
I know Indonesian a bit of Korean, Polish, a bit of German, a bit of Russian, English. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. You know so Spanish.
You know more, don't you?
Apa kabar?
Aku baik.
Aku baik. Wait, how do you know?
I have friends in Indonesia. I know YouTubers from Indonesia.
YouTubers from Indonesia? Oh, which YouTuber you know?
I talked with Vicky Naki today.
Today?
Yeah, he was on Home today. And I
What the hell?
who else? Dennis, Tango, Randy,
Oh.
Arya Gassi,
What? You know this?
Isa Gastari.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. You know, wow. Am I listening to German?
Yeah, I know a bit of German because we learned that in school.
Wow. Sprichst Deutsch?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. I really know like basics. I
Russian.
know bad words.
Oh,
I'm half Russian.
you're half Russian. Так что ты свободно говоришь по-русски. Ты говоришь чуть-чуть.
I mean, like, I understand more than I actually speak. Because I'm Polish and the language is very similar. Polish. I would employ the Polish most.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Więc mówisz po polsku. Tak?
I didn't expect colleagues from you. What the heck?
Serio. Widzisz polskiego.
That's crazy, bro. Damn. Polish is hard, though. Damn, you're good. It's impressive.
Shake, did
Sí. Arigato gozaimasu. I just know, like, I don't know, 2 words.
Arigato.
2 words. Arigato konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oishi. Yeah, that's it.
You are cool.
Bro, you're so cute.
But it's very messy, the dance.
For sure, Old Town is so pretty.
Saturdays.
Yeah. Bro, stop making me Please. Already. Oh my god. Okay, let's get this forward.
I agree with you.
It's alright.
You're fine.
Everywhere in Indonesia, come on.
Of course. Yeah, it's interesting.
I will see, yeah, it's like 1 a.m. almost. It was nice to meet you.
You too. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
See you.
Alright, so thank you for your time. Isabella, there you go. It's far away, right?
In South America.
Yeah, I know. It's far away from there. So you came all the way from there. For how long did you travel?
And I've been here for like a month and a half.
Ready? Panadol can.
Hi guys, time to make myself at home. Morning. It's nice to meet you there.
Thank you. Welcoming, she's always, you can't help but like her. She always has a smile on her face, she's always laughing, and she's always so warm. I think it's the best word to describe her. She was just such a natural part of my life. It never crossed my mind to think that one day she would go home.
They are family, but come from very different generations. I'm not so close to my friend, but just say hello and your lunch or something. There's very little common ground and even less of a connection.
This is probably because this is what I see. I never see a spark. I spark is never smile.
In a 4-part series, On the Red Dot finds out what it takes to bridge the generational gap.
I'm gonna do it now, baby.
Yeah. In this episode, 11-year-old Shruti doesn't like her grandmother's controlling ways. Please put a little effort. I can't go on and on. Okay. And in this boring household, is this what you're going to wear? Something's got to give. Stop. No, I would. This is not the way to talk to me. Can they find common ground cooking together? Oops. Or will things turn fiery? I know this, okay? But I got to stop nagging and stop insisting that my way. This is my space, my chair, and my land. That way.
Gap generation gap. India में
Grandma Shanti swears by the daily regime. Her day starts at 5:45 a.m. with morning prayers, followed by cooking, eating, and a post-lunch siesta. She spends much of the afternoon reading books. It's a routine that's worked with clockwork precision for over 3 decades.
Time management is very important. And also, there is a time for everything. Maybe you come from Indian traditional background. To know what your heritage is, to know what your culture is, where you come from, you should know that.
As a former college lecturer, Shanti is not just a stickler for rules, but also a top disciplinarian at home.
Speak with officials before entering the hall.
But there's one person who's most unhappy with Shanti's rule.
Now is it okay?
Yes.
My name is Shruti Santosh Kumar. I am 11. I'm a big bookworm. When I read a book, I got read my own. And I just transported to that place in a book.
Shruti, do I need to tell you again and again? Now, put the book away. Put the book away, please. Put the book away. Put the book away.
Okay. My grandma has a really big control freak. She's really fussy. She's really naughty. She's stubborn. That she gets called.
I am a control freak. I never denied that. I need to be on the top of any situation. I can't allow things to happen in any way. ஒரு குரங்கு means a monkey. அதை நாம் எப்பொழுதும் கட்டுக்குள் வைத்திருக்க வேண்டும். What is the meaning of these 2 words?
I don't know.
So if you had read it out loudly, you would have been able to pick up.
My grandmother teaches me mother tongue. Stubborn.
Your mother tongue should come from your heart. Be it or not, inculcate that in the child. When could she learn and where could she learn? I'm very proud to say that she addresses my party
totally forgets that I have English, maths, and science to do as well. So if I were to follow her way, I would only be focusing on my mother tongue, mother tongue. If she doesn't get her way, she will kick up a big fuss.
Read on the right day. Read loudly. Read it out loud.
Partly my jaw needs a break. In fact, my whole body needs a break. I just came back from school and my math teacher gave me so much homework.
I know, but this will also have to be done. You have to learn time management, Sufi.
I don't know, stop nagging, Partly. I just stop talking to me for a while. You stop talking to me for a while. I can finish my work faster and you can give your voice a break. I think there is a that's that the longer you study, the better. But then I think that it is better like how you study. Whether you study smart or you study hard.
Wow.
Shruti was once very close to her grandma. She was raised by Shanti for the first 2 years of her life while her parents were away in London.
She has started moving away from me because of her concentration on other subjects. And I feel that I'm slowly losing a part of her. I have carried her all the first 2 years of life. So probably let
Wow, so fast. Wow, this one, no? Cable, no?
And
Definitely no same, man.
spend more time with her.
What the heck?
Shruti, have you finished the homework that I gave you? Covered? I've got something more. Put away all that and start doing your
No, I won't. This is my science teacher homework which is due today and I only realized today and I
was not made to talk to me today. Is it my fault? You did not have a look at it yesterday or this morning. Covered is also equally important. You can't just like that.
Summer is just one subject.
When she exploded, I felt that hurt. I felt that I was losing her. And that was the time when I said I must put down my arm and find a solution. I need to find something new, something which won't love me. I want to spend more time with you. You tell me what you like.
Anything. And I like to cook food.
Yes, why don't we cook something and take it to the temple and distribute? That would be a very nice or, how about like that?
Okay. When my grandmother told me that she really wanted to spend time with food, I realized that I had such a dream. So I decided to cook together. So I would get
I would like to pass on the traditional cooking. This traditional cooking will definitely help her to bring in all the good memories she has when she was young, when she was with us. It will help her to realize what a rich cultural heritage we have.
As someone who goes to the temple almost every day, Shanti wants Shruti to follow in her religious footsteps. And cooking food meals for temple devotees is the perfect way to show Shruti the importance of caring and sharing.
At first I didn't do enough with that food and then distributing food.
The two decide to change and head to the temple, but this triggers another conflict.
Can I see what you meant?
Okay, fine. Let's go now.
Is this what you're going to wear?
Yes. She always says.
吹风头啊，吹风头。
She said, why do you have to wear this
那
again?
个英文那个有一个老的，
Oh, I don't have to wear this. I like to wear something else.
你是去那边逛，
Because I just want to wear what I want.
在逛不买。
Not wear anything like that and go anywhere.
有吗？
I feel some amount of, I wouldn't call it decency.
那你要放那个什么，放在那里面那个什么，你不是有买那个吗？要保存好好的。
Free food is traditionally offered to devotees every evening and is prepared at the temple kitchen. Before they start cooking, Shruti and Shanti must check that their food cannot be served on the temple premises.
Practice it, Marsha.
I would follow it. Please, thank you.
Luân là gì?
Shruti, we will set it up here
and do it distributively. Is that clear?
Yes.
Back home and eager to learn from her grandma, Shruti realizes cooking for 20 people is not as simple as she thought. No size, no shape.
I know this, okay?
Get lah. So many commercial.
Still done.
Okay, so we first things first. Do you have a dish?
Oh, yes. And Abigail, Shruti, and her grandmother Shanti are cooking together in an attempt to find a common ground. They plan to make South Indian vegetarian food for
要一个礼拜带一次，我跟你讲啊，我都是轮流啊，拜六晚上不是拿出来呀，动一下，动一下。
2 tablespoons of flour, a pinch of salt, a spoon of oil, and add water gently to make a dough. Shruti is learning to make Indian flatbread for the first time, and she's starting from scratch. Hold it, make a small ball like this, okay? Roll it nicely. Make a small ball. Okay? Yes. Switch it off. Roll the ball. Yes.
I know this, okay?
Please. It's a promising start. Definitely flour one more right. Otherwise you will not be able to roll it. And tensions between the two are beginning to build. It's like sharp. See, toxins. Now it's looking like the
像那个鞋子一样哦，鞋子也是一样嘛。你看他穿一次哦，你不穿哦，我跟你讲会开嘴的。
Looks like a glass would be an Indian, right?
Mine came out in different shapes, so
Stop！不要买了。
I didn't realize we had a glass.
This is the poor man's version of Indian bread. No size, no shape. Come on, you should treat with a lot of love. Just gently roll. Let's see if this comes out better.
Instead of being controlling like strong skills, he was actually quite patient and even like the game was like winning those games when like fight close.
Very gently. Very mindfulness. That particular trait which I have never noticed until now, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. I felt like my old Shruti is slowly coming back to me. I felt nice. Come, let's go. It's day 2 of Shruti and Grandma Shanti cooking together. Shanti is preparing a few dishes for a taste test, while Shruti finalizes the menu for the big day. For once, she's the boss.
Feeling really happy because I will be having the final say on whether we can take we can serve the food or not, instead of her telling me whether it is okay or not. We can't talk with the little of course. It's really spit up.
So what do we do?
I need water.
I can't find any fault in this. Big.
This little water is really sour, and we can't serve it with the food.
Okay, tell me what else can we do? Are you okay with the lime rice?
Yes, the lime rice is okay. Like for the one, like we can't serve it with the pepper because some people like me don't like the pepper. So in the end, we agreed on another menu.
The two decide to serve the temple devotees lemon rice, curd rice, chickpea salad, and agar, a sweet dish. Chili is about 12, curry leaves is strip.
When she checks me on how to remember, she is quite fierce and strict. But when she's teaching me how to cook, she is much more relaxed, much more patient with me, even though I make a lot of mistakes. This is making this experience more memorable.
Shruti has been a very pleasant surprise packet. She could very well put her foot down and say that this particular combination could not go. And I finalized, the two go to the market to buy ingredients.
Do we need pea honey? Mustard seeds, we've got the 100 grams. Chana dal. We need 3 cartons. 1 kg Chinese honey, lemons, the green chili, honey leaves.
We will pay for these and go to the next shop.
So, pomegranate seeds, what are those fruits?
But just when things are going smoothly, Grandma Shanti starts to lose her cool.
Not ready. You don't have. Wait for a half year.
The culture of enthusiasts. Check off bucket list ideas for everything. Look now at all.com.
Shruti and Shanti are preparing for a feast at their local temple. At the market, Shanti becomes annoyed by shredded coconut. It's a key ingredient on the list.
Not ready. You don't have. Wait for a half year.
My grandmother got really angry when she realized that one of the shopkeepers did not have shredded coconut, which she really needed. So I also saw the angry side of her in public. That was
That's it. It's all for the day.
It's day 3, and the pair are up early to prepare their feast.
we finished preparing the soup dish. So now we're going to preparing the rice dishes and the salad. I'm quite looking forward to cooking it with grandma. Hopefully my grandmother will notice me taking a secret lunch. What do you want me to help you with?
First, let me put the rice to cooking, and then after that, we'll get everything ready for making the lemon rice and the curd rice.
Chili.
So we're just going to use a few chilies so that they look very colorful. We put the curry leaves for a good flavor. Yes. Be very careful. Very, very gently. Not very hard.
Very careful.
Hard. Hold it.
Because I'm quite good. Not lemon.
If you take out the green chilies, I'm going to slice them both for the white rice as well as for the curd rice.
You put green chili in curd rice.
Yes.
She wants to
Help me out. She wants to learn. She was asking why we were doing this. What is the traditional part of it? I see a attitude change in her. She's now slowly coming back into my group.
But as the cooking progresses, Shruti is exhausted by the heat.
Hey, come here.
That is hot.
I know it is hot.
And she soon loses steam.
I love it.
You're always fine with me. What can I do about that?
It's honey. How do you do it?
Well, we have to do it, see? We must all learn how to cook.
How many spoons?
At least 4. That's it.
Honey. Oh,
No,
when you started to cook,
I was 11 years old when I started.
she grew up in a very different family. Her family was much larger than mine. She had 4 brothers, and her father died when she was 5. Her mother was the food on the table, so she had to take care of her studies and everything.
See, when I was young, I also had a lot of chores at home. 6:30 to 6 o'clock, the lamp will be lit in the house. We all have to sit together and say our prayers. We cannot escape that. Make the
was, even though she can be strict at some times, she's quite loving and kind. So I'm really lucky to have her.
I found her to be appreciating whatever I have been doing for her all this while. I could see her really enjoy my company. Very gently, you try to oops and pour it. God, can you get me another vessel? Helga, now let's go change and get ready for the temple.
I'm going to surprise my grandmother today by wearing ethnic clothes because she always likes including in traditional dress. Hopefully this time around she might not have any negative comments to say about my dress. I'm hungry. I feel it now. Look at that, Betty.
Ah, finally. You look beautiful. That's nice. Now let's pick up the things that go to the temple.
My supplier told me the youngest person that he ever encountered buying cannabis from him was 12 years old. Regardless of what platforms, what tactics we are employing, we will sieve you out, we'll investigate, and we'll bring them to justice. I think if I will get caught for doing it, I will be dead right now.
What?
Cooking has been a bonding experience for the pair. As they serve their home-cooked food at the temple, Shanti realizes her grandchild is coming into her own.
We had a very good bonding and was very happy to participate in this experience. The last week has been an eye-opener. Give her a little longer room rather than holding her on to be close to me. I think she works better.
I didn't really expect myself to be doing this. We were like first like really fighting a lot and now we're like so close. So I realized that my grandmother has two sides to herself like a gold coin. There's this like really fierce, really strict side of her. And there's also this really kind tender side of her.
I was very happy to see her in this traditional lehenga. I was really charmed by her behavior. It was a beautiful experience.
By cooking together, Shruti and Shanti have learnt how to settle their differences by connecting through a shared tradition and culture.
But when I come back from school, I get quite tired. So you should be a bit less controlling and it gives me a bit of my freedom.
All I want you to do is just spend some time with me. And I do realize that you are also growing up. And I need not tell you each and everything. That's what we need to do is talk about our problems and try to resolve it in an amicable way.
We should find better ways to settle our differences in the future, like by negotiating instead of just breaking into an argument.
Okay.
Neil?
Neil.
Since we communicated, we were able to bond with each other. So maybe if we communicate more in the future, we can close this generation gap once and for all.